All right, I don't know how to do intros, so hi. We're hopping into this like midway through because I had just got the camera like the day before, and I already started this. But basically, all I'm doing is going over, or I already had gone over it with a prep disc on the end of a drill, and like some really rough like 40 grit or 80 grit paper. To get all the rough spots out, and then I went over that with 60 grit by hand, and now I'm going with 120 by hand, and I'm just trying to get like a decent surface to paint on. I know it's not going to be perfect, especially with like how hard it is to get in between the spokes, but you'll see. So honestly, I forget where I left off, but right now we got this sanded down with 120. We're gonna move on to 220 now, and then I'm gonna add some filler, and we'll start spraying. Well, I'll have to sand the filler obviously, but we'll spray after that. I got a tack cloth ready for this. I'm just gonna, I don't have like a paint booth or anything, so it's definitely not gonna be perfect, but I'm gonna tack all this junk off, and then we'll spray the clear on this one. So we will see the finished product of this wheel very soon, but looking decent to start, so not too shabby. But I just did this wheel. Came out alright. As you can see, they were super pitted, so I didn't get all the dings and dents out of it, but definitely a huge improvement. As you can see, it just randomly starts to pour rain like halfway through me painting, so the humidity kind of messed this one up a little bit, so I'm gonna wet sand this part back down a little bit, and then I'll add another coat, and then I have clear to go, and that's pretty much it. But huge improvement, so I'm super stoked with how these came out. Again, I know they're not perfect, but I'm pretty happy. As I'm editing this, I'm kind of realizing I'm jumping around and I didn't really explain much, but basically I'm painting two wheels at the same time, so that's kind of what the confusion is, or the jumping from one wheel to the other. One's finished, one's not. But basically all I just did was I prepped it with some acetone, and I'm adding in filler right now so I can get a nice smooth surface, hopefully look as normal as possible, and sanding it back down to get ready for paint. So I got the wheel fully prepped. It's looking all right. It's feeling a lot better than it looks for sure. So I'm gonna start spraying. I want to get some footage of that, so that's what we'll do. So I'm just now realizing I never shot the final project. So while you guys look at this with two coats of clear and the center cap on and painted, I'll explain a little bit about my channel and where I'm going. But basically, I picked up a drift chassis about 2 weeks ago, and I've been working on restoring that, which you guys will see shortly for sure. And I've just been working on making the transition from sim drifting to real life drifting, and documenting the process along the way, so hopefully other people can follow in my footsteps. So that's pretty much it. I will be making more content, just basic like repairs and stuff, but that's my main focus, so look out for that. And I'll probably be posting some sim drift videos as well as like No Hesi, just to make some more content here and there. I'm gonna aim to post like once a week, try to keep it quality over quantity, and then, I mean, if anything changes, you guys will know. I appreciate you stopping by, and that's pretty much it.